Joseph Duggar is out on bond, his family is unraveling, and now, just weeks before his trial, his lawyer has dropped a bombshell about who's actually going to testify. If you've been following this case, you know it's only getting more intense, and today, we're breaking down exactly what was said in court, who's involved, and what it means for Joseph's future. Stick around, because the details here are pretty surprising. For years, the Duggar family built an empire on faith, family values, and a whole lot of kids. Shows like 19 Kids and Counting and Later Counting On made them household names, giving millions of viewers a window into their strict, conservative lifestyle. But behind the cameras, the family has faced scandal after scandal, and their reputation has taken serious hits over the years. Josh Duggar's own legal troubles shocked fans a while back, and now it's his brother Joseph in the spotlight for something just as disturbing. Earlier this year, Joseph Duggar was arrested and charged with child molestation after a 9-year-old came forward, alleging he assaulted her during a family vacation. That accusation sent shockwaves through Duggar fans everywhere, especially given the family's public image. Joseph pled not guilty to both charges and was released on a $60,000 bond. Since then, life has changed dramatically for him and his wife, Kendra. And now, with his trial approaching fast, new courtroom developments are giving us a clearer picture of what's coming next. Let's get into the biggest update. At Joseph's pretrial hearing this week, his attorney revealed some major details about the witnesses set to testify. Joseph himself wasn't even present at the hearing. He was represented by his lawyer, Albert J. Sorline. According to Sorline, there are only 5 witnesses listed in the entire case. One of them is the alleged victim herself, now 14 years old. That means, realistically, 4 witnesses are expected to be deposed, unless a court order specifically allows the young accuser to be deposed as well. Sorline's exact words were telling. He explained that with only 5 names on the list, and one being the alleged victim, they are really only looking at 4 depositions unless the court steps in. That statement alone raises a lot of questions. Will the young girl at the center of this case be required to testify under oath? Right now, nobody knows for sure. She's just 14, still years away from driving, and the idea of facing a trial this significant is undoubtedly overwhelming for someone her age. The court hasn't made a final call on whether she'll take the stand, and that uncertainty is keeping fans glued to every update. Meanwhile, life outside the courtroom has been rough for Joseph's family. His wife, Kendra, has reportedly been dealing with serious health issues since his arrest, with earlier reports mentioning trouble eating and even walking. It's clear the stress of this legal battle has taken a physical toll on her. On top of that, the couple made the difficult decision to sell their family home. The property sat on over an acre of land, featured a 3-bedroom, 2-bath main house at over 1,700 square feet, and included several smaller structures the family had been renting out as short-term stays. Selling a home like that isn't just a financial move, it's a sign of just how much their life has been upended. And it doesn't stop there. Reports say the family has also been selling off personal belongings, another indication that they are trying to make ends meet during all of this upheaval. So where is Joseph now? According to the latest reports, he's reportedly staying low-key in Arkansas, waiting for his next required court appearance. That date has now been set for September 15th, giving both sides time to prepare before things heat up again. Until then, expect more depositions, more legal maneuvering, and probably more revelations as both the prosecution and defense build their cases. Now let's talk about how people are reacting to all of this. Online, opinions are seriously divided. Some fans are focused on the alleged victim, expressing concern for her well-being and hoping she won't be forced into a traumatic courtroom experience if it's not necessary. Others are closely watching how Joseph's defense strategy unfolds, curious about who these 4 witnesses might be and what they could reveal. Reality TV outlets have been covering every hearing closely, with many pointing out how unusual it is for a former Counting On star to be facing charges this serious. At the same time, some commenters are reserving judgment, reminding others that Joseph has pled not guilty and that the legal process needs to play out fairly. A few fans have also expressed sympathy for Kendra, given her reported health struggles amid all this stress. Overall, the tone across social media remains a mix of concern, curiosity, and caution, with most people agreeing on one thing. This case is far from over, and everyone's waiting to see what happens next. So what should you be watching for? The biggest thing on the calendar right now is Joseph's next court date, set for September 15th. Between now and then, we could see additional pre-trial motions, further depositions from those 4 key witnesses, or new statements from either legal team. There's also the ongoing question of whether the alleged victim will be required to testify, something that could shape the entire direction of the trial. As always, details could shift, so it's worth keeping an eye on verified updates rather than rumors. To wrap things up, here's what we know for sure. Joseph Duggar is awaiting trial on child molestation charges. His lawyer has confirmed 4 witnesses are expected to testify, and it's still unclear whether the alleged victim will be deposed. Meanwhile, his family continues to face major life changes, from selling their home to dealing with serious health struggles. With the next court date set for September 15th, this story is far from finished, and there's likely much more to come as the trial approaches. What are your thoughts on this latest Duggar family update? Share your opinion in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another Duggar family update. Claude is AI and can make Mr.